film, I believe the year was 2014, when I worked on 2 films with some friends. I was like, this is pretty fun, but I feel I didn't really get ingrained into it till 2016, where I started to realize, oh, I really enjoy this, so I'm gonna start doing more and more and trying to contribute as much as I can into the film business that I am in. Reading the script.
Reading the script
Over and over.
Over and over again.
And over.
Do you know front back? Do you know my character too?
No.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to step in. I broke a leg.
Okay. I'm playing 3 characters.
You're playing 3 characters.
I can do it.
Actually, you know what? We've lost all of our money, so
Alright.
you're playing all the characters.
Alright, let's do it. I want to do that now. Can we make a film where it's just me playing everyone?
Probably could.
Let's do it. That's my idea.
That's your idea?
Company.
Alright.
COVID is affecting filmmakers left and right. COVID has postponed and stalled so many projects across the board, whether it's a Hollywood blockbuster or a small budget indie that Jordan would be working on. He's currently supposed to be working on a project with me that we had to postpone because of the COVID virus, and it affects everything. It affects any plans that he had for work. School got closed down early, and he had to do school from home. And then obviously all the film work that he does got affected as well.
For school, we obviously, like, on short notice, had to move back home if we were able to. So that's a big process to move back home. School got moved online, so you have to do all your work online. You have to make sure you get the readings on your computer, as opposed to, like, at school where you have free printing. You might not have printing at home. Thankfully I do, so that was nice to be able to have that. For work, initially I worked more for Uber Eats, and then we decided it might be, as safer at home orders got into like the 2nd or 3rd week, it's like, okay, I need to stay home more, make sure I'm taking care of myself, taking care of my schoolwork, and make sure that I'm good with that. And then just overall life, it's been harder to stay focused, I think, because it's like we don't know when we're all gonna be like decent, in air quotes. So it's just like making sure that myself and my loved ones are safe and taking care of ourselves.
I think for him, because a lot of his connections and a lot of his projects focus at him being at school, it's hard for him to kind of like figure out where to go or what to do, and a lot of that motivation is probably down because there isn't that set structure.
I'm definitely like to be in person with people, to like talk to them. It's hard to read people, especially now virtually. So it's hard to schedule things virtually as well. So I say it's made it more difficult for me, at least. I know a lot of people, some people like to have virtual talks, and I'd rather be in person to, you know, experience your emotion and work together. So that's one way it's affected. With my family, we've gotten to spend more time together, which is always nice. You know, sometimes it's frustrating, as families are typically, but it's allowed me to appreciate smaller things a little more now that it's a tough situation.
I can imagine anybody is assessing most of their lives, whether it's film or school or work or whatever. The marriage, it doesn't really matter. Everybody's lives are being assessed right now because of a lot of things are at a standstill right now. There's people who are out of a job right now and they're stuck at home all the time, and people who are alone with their thoughts for a while tend to reflect. And I'm sure Jordan is thinking about where he is, where he was, where he wants to be, and I'm sure he's, you know, trying to figure out what his place is in all of that.
See my friends. Go out and hopefully go back to an indoor basketball court and play 5-on-5s because I like to exercise at the basketball court. Just enjoy the outdoors a little more than I typically have in the past. I think I've come to realize that I shouldn't be stuck in a house playing video games all the time, even though video games are very enjoyable. But, you know, living by the beach and like never going to it, I've thought about that a lot recently, and like I should go relax at the lake more often. So I feel like those are some of the things I want to go enjoy more.